I wanted to know where in the USA are the highest elevated cities and towns. We have the Appalachian Mountains in the east, and then we also have the Rocky Mountains in the west. The Appalachians rise up to a maximum of 6,684 feet with Mount Mitchell, and the Rocky Mountains rise up to a maximum of 14,439 feet with Mount Elbert. Hi, welcome to Map Challenge. Today we're looking at the highest elevated cities in the U.S. Appalachian and Rocky Mountains. We are going to start our search east of the Mississippi River in the Appalachian Mountains. Personally, when I think of Appalachian Mountains, I think of West Virginia, so that's where we're going to start, right here in the town of Davis, West Virginia, which has a population of 588 people and an elevation of 3,100. When you think of Appalachian Mountains, me personally, I do not think of Georgia, but there is a small portion of the Appalachian Mountains in Georgia in the northeastern corner here. We have the small little city, actually, with a population of only 482. It is classified as a city, and it has an elevation of 3,297, Sky Valley, Georgia. And then if we move states to North Carolina, we have this corner of North Carolina where there's a bunch of towns that have a higher elevation in the 3,000s. We have Blowing Rock, Banner Elk, and Boone, North Carolina. They're all close to each other. For some reason, they all start with B. I do find Boone the most interesting just because they have a higher population. They have around 20,000 people who live there. It is home to Appalachian State University. So just there's quite a bit there. It's probably the biggest of them all on the east side of the Mississippi. But finally, we can get to the highest town east of the Mississippi. Here's another one. It also starts with the letter B for some reason, and that is Beech Mountain. Has an elevation of 5,506, population 323. We can take a look here at Street View. To me, it just looks like a neighborhood, so not really too interesting, but this is our highest town east of the Mississippi River, Beech Mountain. But now it's time to move up in elevation, head out west to the Rocky Mountains. We will start with the one that everybody knows. That's the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. It's called that because the elevation is 5,280 feet. Denver is by far the most populated city that is this high. It has like nearly 1 million people, but Colorado Springs nearby does have a higher elevation at 6,035 feet. They have about 500,000 people. But if we really start to move up in elevation, we go over to Leadville, Colorado, which has an elevation of 10,151 feet and has a population of 2,868 people. And to me, again, this is kind of like Boone in North Carolina. This one's like the biggest that's really high up. We'll see some others here in a second that are higher, but they're not as populated. This one is actually seems like a legit city, has quite a few businesses, restaurants, things that make it an actual city. If you can see here, we go over to Alma, Colorado. This one is slightly higher at 10,361 feet, but only 296 people live here. So not quite as populated. There are some restaurants here though, but it's not quite your bustling town and doesn't have all your amenities in it. We do have one higher. If you want to get technical, we have Winter Park, Colorado, which in 2006 annexed part of Winter Park itself, like Winter Park, the ski resort. The ski resort obviously goes up mountains, so the top of the mountain is part of the town, which they annexed. So Winter Park has a elevation that does go around 12,000 feet. So if you want to get technical, Winter Park would be the highest. Although myself, I would probably count Alma, Colorado as the highest town and Leadville as the highest city. This has been Map Challenge. Thank you so much for watching.